Hello ladies and gentlemen, today is Saturday, 1st of April 2023. So this is the new month, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a last week trade review from the 27th to 31st of March 2023, and let's get started. Okay, so as you can see here, this is our trading platform, MFF Trader Global Group Broker, and lower down the volume a little bit. Okay, so this is the 10k challenge account. Let's go to the history. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna look at the last week on the history from 27 to the recently last week March 27, right, to 31st on Friday, yesterday. Okay, let's look at the first trade we took for the week is GBP JPY buy. JPY buy on the 27th. Just in case, JPY buy on 27. So this is the first trade we took. As you can see here, over here, this is the first trade. This trade was taken a little bit early than usual, but as you can see here, I still have the marking there. Price break high, close above, make a pullback, and we take the buy on the break of this previous bearish candle high on the M30. So this trade is a winning trade. Look like I close partial and then it take a full TP. Okay, and the second trade is gold sell on the same day, 27 gold sell. The 27 time is 15 hours. 15 hours. Over here. So it looks like the gold sell is a losing trade. So this trade is taken because the time is 15:16. So when this candle closed bullish, but the next candle print bearish and break the low of this candle, I take a sell, but look like it take a full stop. Reason being is because when I saw the chart, this was my zone and price have closed bearish, and then you make a pullback, and this is the first candle who break the low after this bullish pullback. So this is a losing trade, but I think overall it's still a good trade because it's follow the SOP. Okay, the next trade I take another buy on GJ when price break the high of this candle. So after we take the buy, price continue to goes up, and then it does make a pullback over here. But the next bullish candle close as a inside bar. I waited for the price to break above this high to take the buy. So when that happened, price just pull back and took both partial stop and full stop, which is over here. This one, sorry, this one. Okay. So that's it on the third trade. So the third trade is a losing trade. I then take another trade. No, that's the only 3 trade I took for the day. So 2 losing trade, 1 winning trade. So net on the 27th is a losing day, and on the 28th, first trade I took is a gold buy. Okay, this gold buy 28. Sorry, this one is a pretty smooth trade because this is the zone. Price actually closed above, but it's a weak bullish candle. However, it make a strong rejection to the bottom. I was looking to make a weak fill to cover this big engulfing candle, and this trade is working as planned. However, the profit is only $43, but after that price just shoot up and go all the way to the top of this range, which is shown in this candle. Next trade on the 20. So on the 28th, I only take this one trade. For some reason, I think I was busy or working on something. That's why I take only one trade, but that's fine. And here come the next day, the 29th. On the 29th, the first trade I take is on 29 on GBP JPY. Okay, so on the 29th, I wanted to take a buy stop. At that particular time, price was here. It did not close above this range. Basically, it actually just barely barely reaching the top. So I accidentally clicked buy, and because of that I was in the trade. Instead of using buy stop, I click a buy because I want the price to clear this high, but I click buy and I hold to the trade. So this buy become a loss trade, and then after I saw that, I flip my, because when this candle retrace, it actually break the low of this. So I did flip my bias to bearish, and then that's really a bad idea because as you can see here, immediately price pull back again to inside of this candle, and I took 2 losing trade on this candle alone. Okay, and then I did actually add this position as well, so that really make it worse. I then take a buy position, and for some reason, I'm not sure why I take this buy. It look like I took the buy here. It might be a trade mistake again, and then I did not close it, and it immediately took a stop loss of $64. Okay, the next trade is GBP JPY sell on the 12 hours. So another thing is, this trade was taken pretty early, like 4 p.m. my time, so I should not trade around these hours because this is a intermediate time between London and New York. And another losing this sell is might be part of, okay, this trade is part of the sell idea previously. All right, and the last there's another trade at 13 hours. Okay, 13 hours. So after that, price clear the range. I finally stopped trade in the range, and I draw a new range over here, and price clear this range, and then I take a buy as price on the open of the next candle over here, because this is a strong bullish candle. So I take the buy on the close of this candle, and this trade actually hit TP1 and TP2. Okay, So this is, sorry, this is this trade. Okay, on the goal, I take the first trade at 12 hours on 29. Okay, so the first gold trade is here. As you can see here, all this time is very early. So this trade idea come from market fluidity. They were anticipating gold to continue the bullish trend, but this whole pullback is a minor pullback for the continuation to the top. So I took the buy when this candle broke this candle high. Okay, so that gold trade I went into profit, and then I take a sell when I saw price not able to break the high and make a pullback down here. But obviously that trade also is a losing trade. So of course, just from the maths, it look like 29 is another losing day. If we add up all these numbers, it's about minus 120 to minus 100, about minus 220 plus minus 300. This is 60, so we net around minus 100 plus for the day. Okay, next come the 30th. On Thursday, first trade I took is on the gold buy. As you can see here, when I come to the chart, sorry, this one. So the gold buy on the 30th, this is the first buy I took. This was the range when I come to the chart. Very clean, price make a pullback, and then break above the range. So price did actually pull back, so this position has been closed, partial of it, and then when price goes up, I give it a second chance. I add the position again, and this as you can see here, the trade closed at full TP. These two position closed at TP. So because the initial position has been cut 50% when the price pull back here, so this trade become break even, and the second one is profitable. Alright, the next trade I took on 30th is GBP JPY buy at 15 hours. 30th 15 hours GBP JPY buy. So as you can see here, this was the range. Okay, this was the range when I come to the chart, and this is the range, and this is our trading hours. So when I come to the chart, price already make a break and close above the range and make a pullback, and here it closed in the range, and then the second candle closed bullish. So it's very important to wait for GBP JPY. Is very safe to wait for M30 candle to close. And as you can see here, I took a buy immediately after the price break the previous bullish candle high, and anticipating it to close the range to the top wick, and that's exactly what happened. I took my TP a little bit earlier. TP1 was here, full TP was a little bit earlier, but even if I put a full TP here, this trade have went 42 pips and beyond. Okay, so very clear trade on GBP JPY on the 30th. Okay, that's this trade. Unfortunately, the volume is only 0.5, that's why I only got like $39 out of it. Okay, on 31st Friday, so yesterday, the first trade I took was this 1138. Okay, so it's this trade. I took a sell on GBP JPY because this was the range I drew. So price went up, make a fake out, break the low and close below. and this candle is a continuation bearish candle. This would be a good trade, but of course this is way too early than my trading hours, so that's why I didn't took this trade. And then it make a bullish pullback, which is very good. So we want price to make a support, okay, and here it actually break the support, but what happened is, as soon as I enter this trade, I take partial and then it take full stop over here. So typically when this happen, I noticed that actually price is on reversing. So what I do is so about the same time I was looking at GJ. GJ is the same thing. Price was breaking above this resistance, close above, make a pullback, and this is a range, and then we make a strong rejection to the bottom. I took the buy. I could have took a buy here, but I took the buy as the candle broke the previous high, and I have stop about I think I put my stop 20 pip. That's why the lot size is 0.5, and anticipating price to close this range, and that exactly what happened. I took TP1 here, and then it take the break even. So on GJ we make $39. Sorry, that's not the right one. This one, $44. Okay, and then as the price not able to break low, I waited for the candle to break above. When it took stop, right, I wait for the price to break above this previous candle high to go for the bullish instead of bearish. So I took a buy over here. As you can see here, I took a buy, and then because the stop loss was really small, it's only like 10 pip, I add 2 position in the trade. So this trade is pretty much working as planned. I was anticipating it to close above this range, but I took a TP1 at this immediate wick fill over here, and that two trade both are TP. So for Friday is a winning day. However, the whole week we are down about 1.2% on this funding account, which put us at 9,271. So I need to bring this to 10,080. So I got about 1,000 to make, which is no, yeah, 1,600 to make, which is very hard, nevertheless. So let's this account has another week to trade. So for next week, I'm not gonna change the amount of risk I'm gonna trade. I'm just focusing on trade this account properly and try to avoid trading mistake or trading error that I have to improve the stat. As you can see here, at least 2 of these entry was a trade error, and then another thing is I probably sometimes trade a little bit too early, that contribute to a lot of stop loss, as you can see here. And one pattern that I still notice for this week is, as you can see here on the 29, there's really a lot of trade on 29. So that brings me to the lesson learned for this week. So for lesson learned for this week, the first lesson that I want to bring is overtrade on a losing day. So for example, on the 29 earlier, as you can see here, these are losing trade. So if I lose in the early trade, I tend to trade more. But if I start with a winning trade, I'll probably have a better chance to just stop on the winning trade. So as you can see here, I took like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 trade here, but of course three of these trade is basically same trade idea, so that bring down the number of trade idea I took was about 5 trade idea. So but of course that is still above the allocated amount that I should put into my trading plan. I can only take 3 trading idea per night based on my trading plan. So my objective for next week is to try to stick to the rule as much as I could, because it's very important that we stick to the rule to avoid over trading and over risking in the account. The trading strategy has nothing to do with the profitability, because this is basically market fluidity trading strategy. It is a proven strategy that can make people millions of dollars. There's a living proof of that, but on the execution level, everybody have a different risk tolerance and also way to manage the trade. So that's why discipline is very important. Okay, the next lesson I want to learn is holding the trade error. So for example, the GBP JPY trade that I supposed to buy stop, but instead I accidentally click buy, I should have just close it regardless how much loss it has, $20, $30, $50 or whatever it is. Holding trade error is the worst mistake that can happen, because is almost like trading without a plan. Okay, so that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. We'll see you again next week for this journey on trading prop firm my forex funds. So again, this week we still not able to meet the target objective, and it's been a losing week. Alright, thank you everyone, and bye bye.